Hey, what's going on, guys? Booster Whips here. Today we're going to be installing the Convoy spoiler. I've already went ahead and have it mocked up here. I removed the Adro spoiler that I had. The very thing that I would recommend is to put the middle two pillar as close as you can to the edge, and then obviously center the spoiler so you have the same amount of space on each corner. On my case, the corner pillars, I have them a little bit more in. I see that the contour causes it to be a little bit more flat with the surface, with the 3M on the pillar. So that's the way I'm gonna install it. On Convoy's video, it kind of looks like all four are actually at the edge. I tried doing that and I just see that there's too much pressure on each of the corner. I am gonna post their video link on my description so you guys can go ahead and see it. But it's pretty straightforward. Put your markings once you have it nice and centered and leveled, and then it's just a matter of removing the 3M tape from the back, and pretty much just press and hold until it bonds. If you do have your vehicle ceramic coated, it is not recommended to go ahead and install the spoiler, but you can go ahead and just remove the ceramic coating by clay barring the areas that where these pillars go. That would be another suggestion for you. But definitely clean the area, and then add Adhesion Promoter, which is provided by them as well. We'll go ahead and put it on each of those sections to make it nice and sticky. We'll go ahead and remove the tape from the back and press and hold and get this thing on there. So what Convoy does is, once it's here and positioned, you want to go ahead and put a tape here like a V on each of the pillars, so that you know exactly where your position is once you start installing. I already have more or less where the mock-up is. I'm just gonna do it without the masking tape on there, but definitely recommend for you, if this is the first time installing 3M spoilers, to go ahead and actually do that. I have the same amount of space from here as it is on the other corner, so this is perfectly centered. And then, that's it. So I'll do some close-up on where each of those pillars are, and then we'll go ahead and get with the installation. So here's a close-up. Alright guys, so I did the installation off camera. Again, I'm gonna be putting the direct link by Convoy on a step-by-step and their recommendation on what you should do. But once you have already set your points, like I mentioned with the masking tape, you can do your little triangles for each one, so that way you know when you come in with the spoiler after removing this or peeling it back halfway. That's what I like to do. I like to peel it halfway on each one of those, something like this on each one, so that when I come in the corner, I just position and I have enough in case I position it wrong, I can lift it and retry again. So that's the best thing to do. Right before that, you clean under each of these pillars area with the Adhesion Promoter, which they call it X Primer. It comes in here, and what that does, it cleans all the grime and actually makes it super sticky. So you want to go ahead and clean that area thoroughly. Wait until it dries. You don't want to go ahead and install this while it's still wet. So if you want to go ahead and accelerate the process, you can go ahead and heat that area after you clean it, and then you can go ahead and peel back halfway the ribbon like I mentioned, and then start positioning based on the markings that you did. Come in and start pressing. One of the important things you want to go ahead and do is make sure you press on each one very thoroughly. You should have no gaps in between. You should only see the 3M thickness laying from the spoiler pillar to the actual trunk. There shouldn't be any black spacings in between or anything like that. If there is, you want to go ahead and press in that area very hard. This flexes, so it's really good. So once that's on there, you're pretty much good to go. You want to check each of those pillars to make sure there are no gaps on there. So that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a nice video from the back end, and that's it. That wraps this video up. There it is, guys. So this is available on my website at boostedwhips.com. I do have the 2022 under its own listing. If you're looking for the 2018, 2021, It's another listing, but I also put both links on there. Depending on your year model, you're able to go ahead and purchase this spoiler. So if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and drop them below. Give me your thoughts on the spoiler. I've had mixed reviews as I posted it, but I think it looks good. I guess you gotta have a really crazy setup or aggressive setup. Kind of goes with the Veloce kit on here, which looks excessively aggressive. Not a lot of people like that, but I think it looks great on my on the build or the flow that I'm going for. So again, guys, if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and drop them below. Thanks for watching, guys. Boost the whips. I'm out. Have a very pleasant day, and God bless.